Hey everyone, what's going on? Joey here, and as you know, from time to time, we like to cover other versions of The Masked Singer. There's 30-something odd versions going on around the world, and so we like to pick up one or two every once in a while on a slow week, pull them up, and give you some details about them, because obviously, you know our format. You probably watched the Australia version, maybe the UK version. It seems like every country has their own, little thing they do different, which is kind of interesting, and that's what we're going to talk about with today's version of The Masked Singer. It is The Masked Singer Chile, or how Joey's going to butcher up this Spanish. I apologize, everyone. ¿Quién es la máscara Chile? Which translates to, who is the mask? So for the case of this show, we're just going to call it The Masked Singer Chile. Anyway, I want to talk to you about the costumes, the interesting format. I guess not the format, their seasons is what's interesting. Before we get started, make sure you subscribe, you turn on notifications, and you give this video a thumbs up. Let's get started. So, as I said before, this is interesting to me. I think this show, let's take a step back. As you know, The Masked Singer has been doing very well here in America and in many, many different countries. With Chile, they just introduced the season 1 of The Masked Singer on November 1st. Now you're saying to yourself, okay, November 1st, so how long is their season? It's 10 episodes. So far they're actually, well, I don't want to spoil it just yet, but there's 12 costumes and there's 10 episodes. Now, Joey, how long was that season? That season only lasted 20 days. And the kicker is, on November 29th, they started their second season. That's right, they technically had 2 seasons of The Masked Singer within a month. At least did one whole season and started another. The ratings for this show, it's the #1 show in Chile right now. So I'm assuming that while they're filming the first one, they're like, yo, guys, we gotta do another one. We should do it now. I don't want to wait till 2022. Let's start it now. And so, as of November 29th, they started a second season. I thought I was reading it wrong. I thought maybe they messed up the dates, but then I jumped on their YouTube channel, which, by the way, they upload the full episodes on YouTube, so you can actually watch it. So if you're here in America or anywhere else around the world, you could check it out. Check out the costumes, the format, the way they do everything, because it's a bit different than ours. But to me, it's unbelievable to think that they're able to run together that many seasons within that short amount of time. I worry that people might get a little tired of the format. But I don't know. I mean, we have like 17 million different seasons of The Voice by this point? Anyway, let's go ahead and break down everything we know about this show, including what we just talked about, because I think it's so weird to me. How do you do that? I know. Anyway, so this show, of course, has 4 judges and a host, just like ours, but the judges are a little bit different. They're actually called researchers, and according to the article I just translated, they're supposed to be helping out the audience members. It's not really their job to really reveal the people. It's kind of like they're doing the research and they're helping us out at home. I guess our judges kind of do the same thing and just kind of labeled a little bit different. But what I found really interesting, now I read this in 2 articles. I'm not 100% sure how accurate Google Translate is. But it says here that the judges, A, have the final say in who's revealed, and B, bet against each other on the panel. Yeah, I don't think it's money. I think it's just them having funny bets, like how in our season they had oh, you got it wrong, go clean someone's room or car or something like that. But it's kind of interesting that they do that little betting thing back and forth. Now, the format is a little bit different. Do you remember the throwdowns we used to have? Well, they do that in every episode. So they pretty much have everyone compete. You vote, the people with the lowest amount battle each other to see who gets revealed. I do miss having that on our show, because we haven't had that. We had that once in Season 5. In Season 6, we haven't had that at all, which is really interesting to me. I don't know why. I'm assuming we're going to have it in the finale. They're going to battle each other, right? Duets, something like that. Now, when it comes to the stage, it is your normal X configuration. They do have the iconic masks in the corner. The judges sit across from them. Audience-wise, they have an audience. There are COVID rules you can see on stage. A majority of the background dancers and singers are wearing masks. People in the audience are wearing masks. The judges are next to each other. I'm assuming that everyone gets COVID tested and so on and so forth. What's interesting that I think is different between ours and theirs is the fact that they don't really have that big of an audience. Like, it's only on the floor level. There's no, like, upstairs. There's no wraparound. There's no, like layers going up. It looks like it's just kind of, like, flat, and then there's your audience member. Now, maybe that's a COVID thing. Maybe on season... No, because I just watched season 1 and season 2. That's the same for both of them. I know. Anyway, let's go ahead and continue with the costumes, because let's be honest, that's why you're here. You want to see the costumes. I'm going to show you both seasons. Now, I will give you the heads up. There are a lot of costumes in both of these seasons that I know for a fact you have seen. Whether it's in US versions, whether it's in French versions, French, whatever it is, French versions, whether it's the UK version, Australia, you have seen some of these, but they do have some that are actually like known for their area. So, starting off, we have the monster. I love this monster. This is a really cool looking monster. We have our popcorn. They have the donkey. We have our flamingo. We have, this is interesting. I can't get the translation down, so I'm just going to call it the Indian. We have pineapple. Yes, that's our pineapple. We have wasp. We have flower. We have toad. I like their toad. It's a cool looking toad, right? We have stork, rat, and finally, doll. Now, I really do like their costumes from Season 1. But Season 2 costumes, I think, take the cake. But just looking at Season 1, which one is your guys' favorite in there? I mean, looking at them, I like the toad. The toad is kind of cool. And, the donkey is kind of funny. I don't know if I like the donkey too. Anyway, let's continue on to Season 2. We have our unicorn. We have a skull, but the translation's kind of weird because it says diva. Diva skull? That's kind of cool. You don't really see that anywhere. We have disco ball. I know you've seen that one before. We have cougar. We have banana, which, alright, I have to do a video about bananas. Because just like I did one about the lions, the banana is like one of the other costumes that everyone has done. You know, Bret Michaels, everyone, why am I looking that way? Bret Michaels, wherever you are, people like your costume. After that, we had Panda. We had a crab. We finally had another crab. I love my crabs, so it works for me. After that, a shark. We have a, they keep calling this for some reason frost, but it's ice cream. After that, we have our lips, aka Wendy Williams. After that is Panda. And we have hairs. They call it hairs, or hairy. I like hair. Hairs is kind of cool. Now, what is your favorite costume from that season? To me, I have to go with the crab. I'm a crab guy. So, crab all the way. Let me know in the comment section which one you guys like. And one thing I want to add in about this format, the fact that they have an online version of the show called Outmask. Kind of clever like that. And they kind of do interviews, they go through the clues, kind of what we do here on this channel. So Fox, if you're watching, let us be the official Masked Singer after show. I think that would be fun. Or pre-show. I mean, we kind of do all that already. So, come on, Fox. We can make this work. Anyway, I want to thank you guys for joining me. Let me know what you think about the Masked Singer Chile in the comments section. And if you haven't done so yet, please subscribe, turn on notifications, and give this video a thumbs up. As always, I'm Joey. Stay safe. See you later. Bye.